Happy February, everybody. We survived the first month of the year. Yay. I'm excited and nervous because now it's February and now I will be starting a new job, which is scary. So, therefore, my budget looks slightly different than January and every month before that. But it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Let's just get into the spreadsheet. As you know, we always start at the top with income, and my highest income right now is my W-2 job. For February, my goal, as it always has been, $5,360. I start my new job February 20th, and I will be working my last day at my current job February 19th. So let me say that again. Both paychecks in February will be from January and then the first half of February. I won't have a difference in paycheck until the first paycheck of March, which is March 2nd. So even though I'm transitioning jobs, I am going to have a normal income technically in the month of February. So it is staying at my base minimum that I could make over the last couple years now, $5,360, but I am, let's see, I get paid this week, so there's shift differential and overtime in there, and then I start shift again next week. I'll be on second shift, and there'll be shift differential and overtime in the next paycheck as well, but as always it fluctuates and I never know. So $5,360 is minimum take-home pay, and as I explain every time, that's take-home pay. That's after my 401k contributions are taken out and my car insurance, because I pay that through work. We have a corporate discount. It's one less bill I have to pay attention to. I think that's all. I always feel like I'm forgetting something, but whatever. $5,360 from the W-2. That's the point. Now, rental income for this month is going to be a little different. Normally, as you can see from the note, cash flow in my pocket would be $459.24 after the property manager and the mortgage are paid, but the tenant's annual inspection happened in January and they needed to fix a kitchen drawer and just install a couple more smoke detectors. So it's like a $308 charge. So they don't ask me to pay it right away. They just pay it out of my rent income from the next month. So $308 will be coming out of that. So I'm guessing I'll be getting $150 after all said and done. So it's still in the positive. So that's all we can ask. And then YouTube, also a little different for February. That will be $0 because, as I'm sure you guys are probably aware, YouTube pays out from the prior months. So I did not hit the $100 threshold in January, so I will not be getting a paycheck from YouTube in February. It should be like $80, so I'll just get that lumped in with February's paid out in March. So yay. And that, yeah, it kind of stinks, but it's my own fault, and by that I mean, I'm sure maybe you guys have noticed, I've just had zero ambition to make videos the last month. I've had no creativity. I have felt, so I just, like, between the new job and personal reasons, I've not felt like making videos at all. So I think aside from my whole, hey, I'm quitting my job video, I've really just been doing my Transfer Tuesdays, and that stinks. I don't know. There's just so much going on. It just makes me feel completely uninspired, but I have a feeling I'll be feeling better soon, especially as I get closer to being done with my current job and starting the new one. I think that'll breathe some excitement back in, I hope, because there are videos I want to make. There's videos you guys have asked me to make, and I said that I absolutely would, and I still plan to and want to. It's been a weird, challenging time for me. So, way long-winded explanation of why my YouTube payout $0. As always, God, I talk too much. Expenses. Rent. My biggest expense, $15.25. That is not changing. I am going to stay put in this apartment for now. Here comes another long-winded explanation. But it's fine. Rent's expensive and apartments are hard to come by around here. Hopefully not the same for you guys, but I know it's kind of a problem all around the nation, at least here in the US. So I'm gonna hang tight for a little bit until I get settled in the new job and really see how much it's a hybrid work environment. So they would like me in the office 2 days a week, which the closest office for me will be in Boston, like right freaking downtown in the hot center of Back Bay, Boston. If you're familiar with Boston at all, it's like super intimidating, but that's where it is. So, or that's the closest one. And they say they expect me to be there like 2 days a week and then work from home 3 days a week. But they also said it's like they have to say that to new hires, but they might be, it sounds like they might be a little flexible with that, especially since commuting into Boston is scary. But I'm gonna make it work. Anyway, I'm pretty close here, right, to jump on the interstate and jump to Boston, but this apartment is physically located on US Route 1. If you are at all familiar with US Route 1, in the summertime, it is like non-stop traffic. And last summer was so incredibly irritating. Well, even spring and fall, when you want to have the windows open, it is one car after another. Of course, I live up a hill where every motorcycle and stupid exhaust loves to gun it up the hill and just really reverberate and just watching a movie is so irritating. I swear every couple minutes I have to rewind it because I couldn't hear what that person said. Anyway, I'll be staying here until it gets nice out, and hopefully I can find something in the next 2-3 months that will be in a quieter spot, because I'm gonna want to have the windows open, and I'm not gonna be able to work from home with the windows open with constant road noise. So that kind of sucks, because I love this apartment. It's super cute and sunny and comfortable and not that expensive, but it's just not practical for working from home. So stay tuned. Wow, $15.25 for rent. Sorry guys. Electricity, I'm just budgeting $60. I don't know. Internet's always $60. Mohila, we're still gonna be at $0 for February. The gym, hey, I canceled it because I haven't even used, I was going to Planet Fitness and I just have not used that gym in a few months. Probably longer because it irritates me. I like free weights. I like free weight barbells, and I cannot stand the Smith machine for everything. It drives me crazy. So I've been using the work gym. I don't even know why I've been paying for that stinking gym for the last... Anyway, that being said, I may sign up for a different gym that's like 4 minutes that way that I just didn't know was there. What's wrong with me? But it's cheaper per month, and they allow you to do just a month to month. Perfect. So I'm gonna continue using the work gym until my actual last day, and then I'm gonna check out that gym and probably sign up for that one because they have free weights. Yes. Anyway, more explanations. Netflix, $20, sure. Groceries and food, $500. Why did I leave that at $500? Yeah, we're gonna in a minute. No, that's too much. I don't know. Is that too much? Whatever. We're leaving it. $500, sure. Gas and car wash, $150. Yes, I'll be driving less, but not until the 20th. And I might still want to try and go skiing on the weekends, which is, yeah, we'll leave it. It should even out. Pet supplies, you guys know that's always $25. Massage, $168. honestly, this will be my last massage for a little while because I just have no idea what my income's going to be for March. Yes, I'm taking a pay cut. I'm pretty sure I've alluded to that. It's nothing drastic, but it kind of is. And again, I will explain this all in one video one day, but let's just say massages are getting cut because, first of all, that's kind of expensive for a massage. I get it. It's a 90-minute and he gets in there, but girl, we don't need to be spending that kind of money when we on a tighter budget. You know what I mean? So this will be my last massage for a little bit anyway. Invest, $100 goal, sure. Donate, $50, always. Savings, $1,000 instead of my normal $2,000 or $2,500 goal. I'm just saying $1,000 because I know I am going to be setting aside a pretty good chunk in this paycheck coming up later this week that I will share, of course, with you guys next Tuesday. But beyond that, I don't know. I'm just kind of, well, I've mentioned in the previous week or two that I'm just kind of going into like holding mode because things are changing. So, 1,000. That's my goal. Why not? And then spending, you guys know I am doing a low buy year, trying to keep my personal monthly spending to $300 a month. And it was $300 for all of 2022 as well, I believe, but I just typically went over that for various reasons, and not always just buying things, but just shit comes up that costs money. And so I haven't had sinking funds to cover it until the last few, cover some things until the last few months, like car stuff, vet stuff. So now that we're getting those beefed up, EA, this is just strictly personal spending, shit that I want to buy that I don't even need, obviously, if we're being honest. And I actually did really good with that in January, so stay tuned for January's budget review. But that's it for expenses, so total $3,958. We'll see how we do. I'm hopeful. And then, of course, the next category is debt, which you all know is just my student loans. Would I have a goal for this year of saving another $25,000 towards them? Yeah, I still haven't adjusted that since deciding to take a different job, so we'll be revisiting that here one of these days. But either way, $28,718 currently saved. I didn't add to that number in January, other than the monthly interest that account gained, which is at 3.3%. It's in the Capital One savings account. It hasn't technically dumped into my account yet, so I haven't added that yet, but whatever. Sinking funds. Emergency fund, we ended January with $3,502 in there, so just under $6,500 to go, slowly but surely. Car, vet, and medical fund, we ended January with $1,500 in there, only $500 to go, and I'm excited to be able to take care of the rest of that on Tuesday, so stay tuned. And then annual expenses, 0 in there so far, but that's the next to get beefed up after that car, vet, and medical fund. Travel is still sitting at $15 whopping dollars, and I have not put anything in a Roth yet, and I certainly did not even come close to maxing out my 2022 Roth, but you guys already know how I feel about that. Whatever, low on the totem pole at this current time. That's it. Let's stop that. Pretty quick and simple, other than my long-winded explanations and justifications for things that I don't need to do, but just explaining my thought processes as I am making a huge life change in the next few weeks with giving up this job and taking a pretty large step back in income. It's terrifying, and it's clearly on my brain a lot, so it's definitely something I'm, but that being said, I know I've like catastrophized this decision in previous videos where I was comparing my current salary to my salary at the job I had right before this, which was $36,000 a year. And I was like, oh my god, those are my only options. No. I'm not going back to $36,000 a year. But still, it's still scary taking a step back, obviously, especially when you've been so long in like panic mode, and by so long, like not the last 5 years, but the whole 12 years prior to that, since I was 18, it's been panic mode and barely scraping by. So it's hard to let go of that mentality or that mindset of, that's a scarcity mindset, really, if you put a label on it, and that's nowhere to operate from. So I'm trying my best. But I know everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and listening to me vent. Thank you guys so much. You guys' support on my last few videos has been so great. You guys are so nice, and your excitement for me makes me excited, so it's very much appreciated. Thank you. And as always, let me know down in the comments, you guys have any big money goals for February? Mine is just survival mode. Just kidding. Stay on budget. That's my goal. What do you guys got going on? I love to hear about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye.